You're now watching Motivation Daily. Let's get tuned in.
Hey, what's up? You're rocking with D-Man, and today we're talking about convincing and persuading. Now, when you know your worth, you know your value, you don't have to go out here and be trying to convince people to see who you are, or what you bring to the table, or what you possess as a person. People who know your value, they're just going to gravitate to you because they see it. They know it. It resides with them. They're going to be like, wow, this person is great. This person is beautiful. This person is wonderful. This person, I like that. And for that reason, I want to be around them. I appreciate them. They're not going to take it for granted. They're going to back you up. They're going to be in your corner. You don't have to persuade people, give them essays, and continue to tell them things about yourself. But I do this for you. Whether if you're in a relationship, whether if it's people you know, friends, family, business, whatever the case is, when people see your value, they're going to gravitate to you because they know there's value in this person or whatever they're doing and what they bring to the table. Some people might be in relationships and they might have a partner that treats them bad and they have to keep on bringing out receipts. But baby, I did this for you. Baby, I washed the car, man. Baby, I pick you, baby. I wake you up. I take you to work. I do this, I do that, I do this. And it's just like, come on, man. If you got to sound like a tape recorder just to make somebody see what you do, the good in you, then man, waste the time. Let it go. Move on to the next thing. And I learned that too in my processes of life because I was in the same predicament whereby I'm like, dang, I'm doing all this for somebody I care about. And it's like, they don't really see the value in what I'm doing. So you know what? Instead of me wasting my time with this person, I'm just going to move on and keep it moving. And somebody who sees my value and appreciates it, they're going to gravitate towards me. I was working with this chick and, you know, I would pay her, yes. But it's like sometimes, you know, it's hard, you know, and there were times where I wasn't able to meet the date I wanted to pay because I have obligations in life, bills. I got to pay for all types of things that come my way. So, and she wasn't the only person working with me or for me. So there were times I couldn't pay her and, you know, it kind of seemed like she had a problem with that. And I understand because, I mean, we all got to eat. But it's just like, yo, when you see the vision and you believe in it, if you believe in it, sometimes that shouldn't be a problem, especially when you know that that's never an issue when it comes to our payment. I usually pay you on time. I even increase your salary. I do certain things to like show you that I appreciate what you bring to the table. Now, if you see the value in what I'm doing and you're just not looking at it for the money value, you'll be like, you know what? I mean, and there were times whereby that did happen from time to time, but for the most part, it didn't really seem organic. It felt like it was like, somebody's teeth was being bitten in the process of trying to do things to help my processes out. And no, it shouldn't be that way. You shouldn't have to feel like, man, I'm doing this. It should be natural. It should be very smooth. Very smooth. If it's not smooth, if you're acting funny and your sign language and your body language is just your tone, it's not matching what you're doing, it's going to make me feel some type of way. And I don't want no parts of that because if it's authentic and it's genuine, it's just going to be smooth. It's going to be smooth sailing. It's just going to happen. You understand what I'm saying? So when I seen that I wasn't paying this person was like acting funny a little bit. And I was just like, you know, it's bigger than the money. Because if we succeed off the help you bring to the table, then we're open to unlimited resources. We're going to get it. If you see what I'm doing and you believe in my processes, you believe in the actions I make, you're just going to want to support and be like, you know what, yeah, you don't have it this time, but you'll give me next time. I believe this cause is too great. Whatever you're trying to do is too good. Whatever you have a skill at, I love it. And I want to back it up to the best of my ability because I see the value in you. You're not going to have to go around the corner and be beating with people and trying to convince people to see who you are and what you do. If they don't see it, they just don't see it. That has nothing to do with you because you know what you are, you know what you have, you know what you see. You're just understanding that these people don't get it. You got to keep on going until you meet people that see it, they appreciate it, and they'll gravitate to it because they know and they appreciate and they respect that value that you have and that you bring to the table. That's what it's about. There was another guy I met. In Kenya, you know, We spoke. Yeah, I'm a brand. I was like, well, I'd like you to promote me, man. I'll pay you weekly to promote me. You know, I'll love it. Just do it because I see you have a following and it can help whatever I got going on. I want to expand. It's about growth out here. So the guy was like, okay. And he was like, you have to pay this amount. And I was like, wow, that's a lot. Like, what about this? You know, for what I'm trying to do. I'm not a baller, so I'm not going to try to pretend to be what I'm not. I'm going to say it for what it is. So the guy was like, okay, he could work with that. But when I seen the person was putting out my work, it's like the person wasn't really enthusiastic. They were just doing it anyhow, once a day. And I'm just like, bruh, you know, if you're promoting me, I expect you to do it daily, constantly. Like, let people know, like, this is this person, put me out there. But if you're not doing that, you're not putting too much energy into what I got going on, I'm not going to want to work with you. And I'm seeing the person post other people, and I know these people probably aren't paying what I'm paying. And I'm just like, why are you doing me like that? So I say, you know what? Hey, look, it's irritating. You do not know what I have to go through to make my money in order to pay you. So if you're not going to invest in me 100%, I'm not going to do this with you. I do not want to rock with you. It is what it is. When people know your value, they're going to support you. They're going to stick with you. They're going to be around you. It's just going to be natural. Everything that happens, they're going to gravitate to you. It's going to be a smooth sailing because they know what they're dealing with. When people don't know their value, they accept anything, they deal with anything, and they go through problems they do not want to experience. And if you know your worth, you're not going to deal with that. When those type of situations come, you're going to block them out because you do not deserve that. You deserve nothing but the best. And if somebody's bringing you less, cut them off. It's not worth it. They don't deserve you at all. It's not worth it. Know your value. Know what you bring to the table. That way you're not settling for anything that somebody chooses to give you. Like, here, this is it. Take it for what it is. It don't work that way. It doesn't work that way. So as I go out, I start to learn, okay, this is what I do. This is who I am. And this is what I need around me. If these people aren't bringing these type of situations to me, then I'm not going to deal with them. When you're an artist, or you have a talent, you have a skill, you're great at something. When people see you for that, they'll want to support you. Oh, this person can sing. This person can draw very well. This person is so smart. I want to put them behind school. I want to put them through school because I see they're going to go somewhere. They have potential. They're great. I see the value in what they're doing. I want to invest in them. When they know your worth, they're going to gravitate to you. They're going to invest in you. They're going to put into you because they know the outcome is greater than the present result. The future outcome is better, greater than the present situation. So it shouldn't take anything from somebody investing in you because they see the value within you. You don't have to convince nobody and keep on talking. Because I felt like with that guy that was in Kenya, I kept on talking to him, but this is what I do, bro. And it got to a point where it gets frustrating. Like, bro, if you want to support me, you can. I'm going to get there with or without you at the end of the day. And that's the type of mentality you have to have sometimes. You can't always wait for somebody to see your value, because sometimes if you want to wait on people to see something that, you know, they don't see at that moment, you're going to keep on waiting. But once you know what it is and you register that, then that's an eye-opener for you. Like, hey, this person is not getting it, on to the next thing. Let me keep on going. Do not waste your time trying to persuade people, because it takes time, it drains, it's tiring. Don't do that. Invest that back into yourself and do other things. Feel like I'm talking about? I got more on the way.
Hey, if you like what I'm doing, make sure you subscribe to this channel. Also, don't forget to turn on the notification bells to see more content that I drop on a daily basis. Also, if you have any suggestions or advice for me to improve my content or topics to speak about, make sure you email me at ngns1ent@gmail.com. Thanks for your time and continue watching. D-Man!